gentlemen, and every gender in between. You're welcome to Ladies Talk today on Western Spring Television. I am Pinky. You can call me Temito Kwajitololuola, and we're here on another episode of Ladies Talk. This is what we talk about challenges, we celebrate wins, we celebrate our achievements, yeah, and we talk about things that are really, really bothering us right here on the show. So yes, Ladies Talk is live again on Western Spring Television. You can catch up all of our past episodes on YouTube. You can also follow us on social media, other platforms on Facebook, Instagram, and really on X. So yeah, today I have different things on my mind, yeah, but I'm going to introduce the ladies to you. So I have in the studios with me today my ladies who are always on point. I have Deb Love right here beside me to my right. Hey, hi.
Hi.
All right, so and that's Tommy Trendy.
One and only.
Yes, so one and only.
One and only.
Why?
What's this?
All right, now, so yeah, this is the episode where there's going to be lots of emotions, I know, right? Because of what we're going to talk about today. But yes, there's been happenings around us, and we just want to celebrate these people, these women. Toke Makinwa has a baby. Yeah, so
Good news.
yeah, that's good news really, because it was really shocking when she came out and said something like that. It was surprising though, and yeah, I'm super excited for her. There are several other babies though. I think it was just raining babies.
Just raining babies.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah,
yeah. Several babies. I don't know if worry. You see this season.
Yeah, that was early this year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I see
Worry picking.
Worry picking, real
Really?
worry picking. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a baby. You
baby.
see, you didn't even know.
Where
You see
was
this
I?
season, eh? It is the season where you get the, I don't know, you see the baby first before you even start to see the pregnancy. Like,
for real.
they kept mom.
Mm.
I mean, look at Makiwa was holding shows, her talk show, and people didn't know until she unveiled the things.
So it's not even showing on her
On
face.
her
that she's
face,
pregnant.
these people
So
know how to
beautiful,
master. I don't know if it
honestly.
is the makeup, if it is the
Or maybe
care,
it was
or it's just
recorded before.
natural. No, they were
Are
not
you sure?
recorded before.
Wow.
Right now, because you won't know you get pregnant, Nabi.
Mhm.
I don't know though. It's possible.
No. She might be pregnant. It does not show right away, and she just records, enough before
Wow.
the
Even
pregnancy
when the
starts
baby
showing.
bump was showing, it was still not reflecting on
Obvious.
Yeah, you see these
Wow.
people going for
No,
real
I
time
didn't even
events,
notice.
I
right?
didn't
You
notice.
can
Yeah.
track it because they go for real time events, and you see them.
Oh,
Look
yeah.
at Priscilla.
Of course.
Look at all those pictures, the clothes, the snatching, the corsets, all of that.
Yes.
And I mean, I don't know how you people are doing it, but I want to learn it.
I have to.
So yeah, we celebrate you on Ladies Talk. Really, we talk about you people, and we're celebrating you. We're
Yes.
happy for you, and we pray that you have all of the wisdom and everything that is required to bring up your children. We really are rooting for you. We're
Amen.
happy and right. But something is making me really sad, and I just wanted to share. Not sad. It's not sadness. It's just making me angry. And I wanted to share with you guys. I don't know if you out there or the ladies in the studio, if they're also seeing it and how they view it. You know that some people, some vendors now, they post things, right?
Yes.
But they don't price tag
Oh my
these
God.
things. They do not. And they force you to want to. Imagine me liking about 10 of your posts. And I know that what I have with me, what I have on me, is just about a few thousand nairas and all. And I'm seeing that this thing, there are sometimes you can actually know or weigh goods and you know that this thing is going to be super expensive. But you just still want to know, right? And you want to know, okay, of all these three, which one can I afford now? And then you go to their DMs. You have to ask, how much is this? How much is that? How much is this? And then they call you on serious. They even put it, serious customers only. I mean, why is it like? I don't know if it's only me.
It's
but
not only you.
it annoys
Not
me
only
to
you.
I'm
go.
so glad.
Yes,
I'm so glad you're
annoying.
saying this. I think I've been complaining about this severally. It is dubious.
Mm.
If a particular good is worth 10,000 naira, put 10,000 naira. Don't tell me to enter the moment you're telling me to enter your DM, you are not ready for business, honestly. Because the truth is, if you go to the mall,
Right?
definitely
It's
they are.
They are
Thank you. God
price
bless
Imagine
you.
you going
Now
to the
them
house.
don't blow.
Yeah.
All don't blow.
Ah.
You that you're up Up and coming. God,
Actually, it
abeg.
comes off as dubious, really,
It's
because
annoying.
why can't you just put your price tags and let's know before coming to your
They'll
DM?
call one price
But
for you.
they'll call another price.
Call-
Yes, that's why I said it's dubious. It's actually
I
obvious.
didn't think about that.
that's
That's
what
what
they
they
do.
do.
Yeah,
That's what they do.
That's what
They might
do.
sell it for 8K for you and they sell it for 15K for me.
Mhm.
Right. So they weigh their customers.
Yes. I feel like that's the reason. That should be
that
the
is
reason.
one of the major reasons.
And then, another thing that I thought, I didn't think about this was if people just said. Another thing
Okay.
I thought is they also have that kind of, they also have a vendor on their following, right?
Okay.
That is selling something similar, and they do not
Yes.
want to disclose what price
What price
they're
they're selling
to
theirs.
people. It will sound ridiculous, or to the
Yes.
person. I don't know.
Yes,
But that's what
think
I
that's
always
also
felt.
one of the reasons.
Or maybe it's just laziness. Because
It's
I
not
don't
lazy.
know.
It can't be laziness.
If
For
it
you
costs-
to come
whatever
online to
costs you
post
to
it,
post,
that
It
means
is
you are
robbery.
you are
It is
ready.
robbery.
It is-
Another name for robbery. That's it.
So I'm just telling you as a vendor, if you are watching, hey God, if you are watching, please stop it. We're entering. Stop it.
Stop it, calm down. Stop it, calm down.
All right, she said I should calm down. I'm calm. We'll be taking this quick break, and when we get back, we'll enter the real discussion. It is juicy, believe me. Don't go anywhere. All right, there, viewer. We are back to Ladies Talk. And this is where we're entering the juicy aspect of our conversation. So if you're just joining us, I said it before we went on that break that it's a juicy conversation today. So many talking points. Well, I have a married woman in the studio and I have a single woman. So they're going to talk about it from different perspectives, right? I really love to balance things. I wanted to have two married women, oh boy. Let's just see how this one goes. I trust the ladies to give me what I want. That's good. Yes. So, right, let's talk about this thing. The topic is going to be projected on your screen, so you're going to see it because I'm really just ready to enter into the conversation. So, yeah, there was an issue that came up, right? And when it came up, this person was just there, like in the comment section. It came up on Facebook, right? And the person was just there in the comment section, and the person really gave her 2 cents about it. It's a lengthy read. Please follow us as we go, right? Follow. So the person said, when issues like this come up, I don't know, the issue is supposed to be there. The particular slide where that issue is not here, but maybe I can track that on my own personal phone, right? So we can have the issue itself. I really want you people to get what it is that they talked about,
Okay.
right? So, all right, I'll get it out now, please. Pardon me. So it said here, a man complains that his wife doesn't want him to bring his sick mother home. And some people are barking in the comments section about how the wife is wicked and how she is preventing the man from caring for the mother. So, the slide I have, and this person is now responding. The person said, when issues like this come up, I'm amused at how we pretend like we don't know what the issue is. Now she says the issue is this. Most of the times when married men bring their sick old mothers to live with them, they do so with the plan of transferring the burden of care totally to their wives. On this Facebook Nigeria, a man with a brain, 2 hands and 2 legs will blame his wife for not looking after his own mother. You are not handicapped, but you think it is someone else's responsibility to care for your mother. Men marry wives thinking they've married unpaid nurses for their parents. There is absolutely nothing wrong with a man bathing his own mother. What if the woman has only sons? If my mother ever needs care, it is 100% the responsibility of my siblings and I, not my husband's responsibility, not my in-laws. You people push the burden of care to daughters and daughters-in-law. But when it comes to inheritance, suddenly men are the heirs because of tradition. Stupid traditions that put labor on women for the enjoyment of men. I do not want to say the other thing she said. So she said, you say wife is not a relative, but you want her to base your parents, care for them, and serve your family. Meanwhile, you and your siblings are useless and around. Whether male or female, raising children who refuse to care for their own parents is failure. May we never raise yeye children who are useless when we need them most. And she says, if your parents are sick and you are not handicapped, but you dump the burden on another person, you are a useless child. Likewise, if my husband brings his mother to live with us, she is his responsibility. I can choose to help, but it's not compulsory. These men often have no plans of getting actively involved in caring for their own mothers. Another thing I cringe at is when people ask, doesn't she have daughters? The right question should be, doesn't she have children? It says, if I bring my mother to stay with me in my house, my mother is my responsibility. If my husband helps, fine. If not, I must do it myself or hire a nurse. That is the conversation that we have on ground. Now, the question first is, why should any wife, a virtuous woman, a woman that was trained in Nigeria or that has Nigerian blood inside her, why would you refuse your husband bringing his mother home? Yeah? Why? Tell me. Why should you do that? Why would a woman do that?
I think I like where this is going. Let the married talk first. Let the married talk first.
So tell me, yes. You have a friend that is refusing her husband from bringing the mother home. What is that problem? Right?
Okay, you mean the sick mother or just the mother?
Sick mother.
The sick mother, definitely. There are different reasons why you might not want it as a woman.
Eh?
Yeah, I'm just saying.
Your mother, oh.
I know, because definitely my husband's mom is also my mom.
Mm-hmm.
I understand. And God forbid, let's say my mom's enemy is also in that situation. I wouldn't think twice before I would say, Mom, come over to my place. So definitely, if I can do that for my mom, I will surely do that for my mother-in-law as well. But the point is, who is taking care of her when she comes over? Definitely, I'm ready to help. But it won't affect my job. It won't affect my health.
I don't even want you to go there yet.
Okay, like, okay.
I don't want to know what the color of the problem is. Or should the person have,
it's pink,
why should you have a problem with
purple.
it at all? Right?
I think you should not have a problem with it if you have a conversation with your husband and tell him the do's and don'ts, what you can take and what you cannot take. Definitely, you live happily. Even with your mother-in-law.
Debbie.
Oh boy, I'm single now, so
I know. You have siblings or friends who are married.
Yes. What I would say is that this issue cannot be generalized, like I always say, because it depends on the way the issue is. You don't know, maybe the mother has given her problems before now. But normally it shouldn't be a problem for your husband to bring his sick mom. It can be your okay.
My problem is
why
is it that you are having problems? Pointers. You have problems with your mothers too, don't you?
Yeah, we do.
Why is it different? How is it different? Is there a difference? I need you to.
No. I'm not saying there shouldn't be a problem.
Should there be, like, you could have problems with your mother and you would even want to stay away from her, and she's still your mother, right? So is it different? I want to know. Relationship between mothers and our mothers-in-law. Is it different? Honestly,
it is different.
Okay.
Because there are boundaries.
Yes.
There are boundaries that your mom understands that a mother-in-law would not. She believes this is my son's house. I can do and I can undo. So whenever some of them, because I believe that there are some mother-in-laws that have sense that won't misbehave. But those that are not, that believe that, oh, this is my husband's house, they would even tell you who to bring into your house. Tell their siblings to also come and stay with them. There are problematic mother-in-laws. But for the ones that you know that, oh, she's nice. Even before she fell ill, she was a very nice mother. She was caring. Definitely, you won't think twice before you would want her to come. But if you've heard about her, even though before you met her, you've been hearing stories about who she is, how strict she is. She doesn't take nonsense. She's so protective. She's so controlling of her sons. definitely you want to think twice. So they are different. There are differences rather. So I might want my mom to come. I can tell my mom, Mom, don't do that. It's my house. You have your limit. Don't go into. I want my mom to go into my kitchen, but don't go into my kitchen. But you can't. You can tell her that she understands. Okay, yeah, no problem. Even if she's angry, she's like, okay, Mama or Mommy. But if you tell that to your mother-in-law,
it will be a problem.
It's a problem.
Yes.
But on your wedding day, she did tell you. She actually did tell you that you're my daughter. You're not my in-law. You're my daughter. So why are you not taking it at face value for what it is?
The truth is, the fact that they call me a daughter does not mean I'm a daughter.
Hey,
they always tell ladies too.
Of course.
The fact that someone calls you, oh, she's my mother-in-law, she's my this, she's not your real mother. She's just like a camouflage to serve as your mother.
Yes.
Yeah, because there's some things that your mom will do for you that she can't do for you. So just because you married her son, that is why, you traditionally she's your daughter. But there's some things she can't take. There's some things she would do that you won't be able to, to take. So yeah, they're different. There are differences.
Okay, so let's go to the issues on ground. Having said that, people have said mother-in-law is mother-in-law. No matter what she says, it's not me that said it, they said it. So stop looking at me. So let's talk about the issues, right? So this woman said, a man with a brain, right? I remember she said that. 2 hands, 2 legs. Why should he transfer the responsibility of taking care of his mom? I don't know if you people have seen issues like that or heard of issues like that, but does it happen? That's the first thing. We don't want to take her word for it. I need you people to say if it does happen or not. And why is it that men do that, Deblo?
I don't know. We would have to ask men.
You have to start from, yeah.
Ask me.
Why do you
I'm
think
not coming
men
for
do
you
that?
yet.
Right?
So when you talked about the whole issue of the man, the woman having issues with her husband bringing, the first thing that came to my mind is why. Now it boils down to the kind of person the man is. At the end of the day, men have so many things to do when it comes to their relationship between their mothers and I think we've had this discussion before in one of our past episodes. So now, as a man, there are some men, we have some men that when they don't mind having their family around, as long as you are around, as long as their wife
say it again.
is
Say it
present.
again. They need to
understand it.
Yes, because I need to hear it again.
There are some men that don't have issues with having their families around, as long as their wife or their girlfriend or their fiance is around, is available. Thank you. Because they've if they are alone and they have their families around, they have so many things to do. You have to cater for them, physically you have to do that, emotionally you have to do that, financially you have to do that. But as long as that female figure is there, they believe, the physical aspect is settled. You can always help me cook for them. You can always take them around. Some men will have their families around. They will not even, their families will rarely see them. Because they have their wives around and because they have their girlfriends or their fiancés around, they will believe that it's your duty to help them in that aspect. So I think that is the angle where the that particular comment, whoever it is that made that comment, is coming from. But now that person is being bitter with her own comment. To be sincere, I feel like it's not too deep like that. It's not that deep. If you know that you cannot handle it, I think it's a conversation you would have with your husband. It's not you now having to say, you cannot bring your sick mother. No, if it's your mother, won't you bring him or her? It can even be your mother tomorrow.
Is it the wife that was refusing the mother-in-law coming over, or the
I'm talking about that particular comment. Is it
the person who commented?
Is that the wife's reason?
No, that's not the wife. That's just somebody that was reacting to.
Yes, that's why I said that. I understand where the comment is coming from. But it's not supposed to be that deep. Yes.
But why?
I feel like if you know that you cannot handle it, then you can do your best and leave the rest. Nobody would
do your best
for
and
that.
leave the rest.
Yes. Do the best you can do.
You think you can
there
leave
are times
the rest?
You can.
You think you can leave the rest? You think you have that option?
Oh,
Okay,
well,
tell me, is there that like
I feel like you
Is
can
it-
do
I
your
want to
best
ask
to the
Tomi
point
this.
that when there is issue on ground, though, you can actually always say that, see what I did, though.
eh.
You understand? It's different from saying
So are
no
you
at
sure
from the
this
first
person,
place.
let's say this particular wife, you're sure she has never done her best?
I'm not saying her reason is not valid.
Okay, I'll come
Her
back
reason
to
is
you.
valid,
Tell me,
but every
she
angle
said
is
it's not
valid
that
too.
deep. This person that commented, she said the reasons, those things that she stated, that it's not supposed to be like that, that she's bitter. I want you to speak
She
to
took
that.
it
I
too
also
far.
wanted
I'm
you.
not saying no, talk, but
Yes, now you
don't twist
said
my
she's bitter.
words.
Did she not say
No,
that?
yes, I did, but I said, because if you notice the words she used, it was too strong and too violent, and there are foul words. There are foul words there. So if you can actually say your point without having to generalize, you don't even know the reason why this particular person in this particular story, you don't know her reason yet.
Okay.
So why are you trying to generalize the whole
She
thing
said
with
it's
your own
not that
point?
deep, and she
I
also
don't-
said, "You made me forget this." Okay.
Okay, I feel it's deep. And I also feel that we can't, as much as we can generalize it, she was not trying to generalize the issue. She was just trying to point to those who are lining up with the aspect of, okay, you have a wife in the house and she has to take care of your mom.
Yes.
That was what she was all saying. And I think she might not have said that if the story was not there. So she was commenting based on the story,
Yeah.
which I feel that it is still a big deal. Once you're married, I think I like someone like me. I
No,
want
for
you
a
to
fact, I agree with you.
that
I agree with you. I agree with you. I'm not saying like what you're saying. We are on the same page. I'm just saying that what this particular person that
Even her use
the
of
way she
words.
I'm just saying she went too far with the
She said
choice
some
of
things
words.
about useless,
But
failure.
what she's valid. Her reason is valid. That was the first thing I said.
when something
Her reason is
pain you,
valid.
there's some words you will use.
Well, I've not been in that situation.
And there are some things that are really not insults. They're just what they are.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
what I'm trying to say is that
You guys are married.
You said
hold
that.
on. what I'm saying is that as a woman, once you're married, you always want it to be me and my husband.
Yeah.
No one saw it that, oh, maybe the mother-in-law will fall sick, the father-in-law will fall sick, and then it happened. At that moment, the truth is you have really just pray for a good man and a kind man. If you have that conversation with your husband and you tell him that, babe, I don't think I would want your wife to be here. If your husband understands you, he can even tell you, okay, you know what, she can stay here, but I'm going to get her a helpmate. What do they call them? Maybe nurse that can assist with the things in the house. But there are some men who have that mentality that you're in the house now. You should still be able to do most of this. I think I had a particular related story to this where the family members were saying that, telling the wife to resign from her job just to take care. Yes.
No.
I saw it on
I can't
social
take
media
that.
as
I
well.
won't take that.
That they should resign from that job just to take care of the mother.
No.
Well, she's your mother. If she's your mother, won't you take care of her as well? But the truth is, there are boundaries and there are limits. Whether that you call me your daughter doesn't mean that we are related by blood. You can't use me just because I have a similar situation.
Right.
But the truth is, when I said pray for a good man, pray for a kind man, I think I have experienced this. I lost my mother-in-law few weeks or few months ago, and then we had the same situation. But the truth is, when you have a good man, you understand that when she came into the house, they were rude, and it was beautiful. My wife won't do this. Before anyone enters the kitchen, you have to tell my wife. The truth is, this woman gave birth to all boys. There was no daughter.
Oh.
One of the boys came into the house to assist. I go to work. He's always at home. I do some of the cooking. If he can cook, he cooks. But it was not like, okay, you have to be with mommy, you have to do with this. There was someone taking good care of her, but she was in the house. I was not comfortable with it at first because definitely I'm always the me and my husband
kind of person.
Yeah.
I feel every woman is.
Yeah, well, when she came in, I needed to understand that, okay, yes, she's now here. She's the mother. And definitely, if, God forbid, if it should happen to anybody closer to me as well, I won't think twice, but I'll tell you, okay, come to my house and stay with me. Let me take care of you. So I had my little part to play as well, taking care of her. Unfortunately, we lost her. May God rest her soul. But the truth is, if you have a mother, because the truth is, if you're educated as a mother-in-law, there's still some things that you would know that I don't think I need to stress this lady. Because assuming I have a daughter as well, I don't think I want anyone else to do this to my daughter. So if you have that, like, she doesn't have to cook for me. If Tomilola is not around, she doesn't have to. If she's around, she should do it. If she's not around, tell the sons to come. Sometimes all the sons will come over to the house to stay with the mother. So I'm saying that it's not a big deal if you have an understanding man to tell your mom, these are our limits. This is your boundaries. She will not, Tomilola will not do this.
Tomilola, I want to ask you, do you think that this Nigeria now, because this happened in Nigeria, and we really need to talk about it in line with our own traditions and all. Do you think that Nigerian men, right? I want to generalize. Do you think that Nigerian men are wired in the line of the scenario you just painted or of yours? Do you think that we have more of those men? Or we have more of the other side who think, once you're in the house, what are you doing? You are, even if you have a job, they'll just tell you, what are you doing? You're supposed to cook, aren't you? So just take it as you're cooking for your family, isn't it? What's the difference? You're supposed to do laundry. On a normal day, you do laundry. So just do her own laundry. So do you think we have many men, who tend towards your own side or who tends toward the other side?
I think I can't speak for every man out there. I can't say I know. I can't even give a percentage of how many men does this or not.
Right.
But the truth is, I feel that there's still some men who do, who are reasonable enough to know that, okay, this thing is right and this thing is wrong. There are some men that believe that the fact that you are a daughter-in-law to my mother does not mean you're a house help. You don't have to do some things. If you can't do it, if you can't tell her, come and tell me, I will help you tell her. But the truth is, with the kind of men we have in our society these days, as much as I'm not trying to generalize it, there's still some men who still believe that, in fact, you don't even need to have a mother-in-law. There are some men, even it is just the both of you in the house, they still want you to work yourself to death.
Yes.
So if you have a man like that, who now decided to bring his mother-in-law to the house, just know that you're in for it. There is nothing you say that he would even side you. He would still keep telling you, you have to do. My mother says you do this, you do this, you do.
I don't know for married people, sure, but me, I feel like as a man, whatever you cannot take, don't dish it out to me.
No, they don't say that. They believe that women are
wired. It's not supposed to be. It's very wrong. If you know that you cannot, it's my own decision now to now say, okay, I want to do it for you. But you don't put the responsibility. There are some men that actually put the responsibility.
That's why I think. Because some married people now out there,
you said that.
I think it's because you don't know the realities of some people. Some people really don't have a choice. Like in their marriage, there is nothing like choice.
No choice.
I believe that some people are like that. Some people don't have a choice. So in a situation where you don't have a choice,
about different things now. I'm saying don't give it to me as a man. Don't say, if you know that you cannot do it yourself, don't do it to me. I'm not saying that there are some people that are not in a situation where they don't have a choice. I'm just saying, as me personally, whatever you can take, don't dish it out to me. That's it.
So in this case, what I believe you're saying about the dishing is him bringing the wife home, right? I know that you're talking about general things, but in this case,
you know that there are some men? There are some men. If you're talking about your family as a woman, they are not really interested. Okay. But when they are talking about their own family, they want you invested in it. That's the kind of man I don't want.
If this is the situation where this woman has found herself, a woman that has also been as invested, but they always say that everyone has limits, right? And you come to the realization of some things as you grow. And as you grow, you tend to build resistance towards some things, just like normal human beings. So just like our health rather. And now this is a human being who probably has been enjoying a lot and, all other things. Without the woman coming to stay with them, without being sick, there has been family functions, where she has really been invested. She works herself almost to death and comes back home. But now she's realizing that that's when you're not even with me full time. Now you come in to stay with me. What is that going to amount to for me? So this person commenting, is she not right? I want to talk about...
No, she's right. She's right from my own angle, from my own perspective. But she's sick. The woman is sick.
All right. She also said something about, she said, likewise, if my husband brings his mother to our home, his mother is his responsibility. I can choose to get involved or not. That's my decision. Can either do the caring himself or hire a nurse. This is a person saying that even if she comes, I can choose not to cook. I can choose to work.
I can't choose not to.
Do you agree with that? Because she said I can choose to get involved or not. No. So that means I will not do laundry for her if I don't want to. I will not even ask her, how are you feeling today if I don't want to? Do you think that part is actually making sense?
It is not making sense. You have no choice with that. You have to still help her to cook. I mean, to cook, you have to clean because you're a part of the family.
I want you to talk as if, for the women. We'll also now put it in the other, dimension.
Singles.
Yeah. No, not only singles, for the man too. Yeah.
Okay.
What I'm saying is that once you're a part of the family, you can't just act like you're not seeing what is happening. You're in the house. If she needs help, you help her. You can't choose when to do some things and when not to do something. Especially if it's just the basics. If it's just to cook, to clean, but there are still limits.
The thing is, I think this person is also talking about what I said earlier about doing my best and leaving the rest. Now, it's because she chose it's because she chose the example of cooking.
No, she
can
choose not to cook. Let me read it again. She said, I can choose to get involved or not. That was what she said. That's my decision. He can either do the caring himself or hire a nurse. Or maybe you think she's not talking about cooking, she's talking about the health.
I'm not
saying. But because she said I can choose to get involved.
See, let's leave the example now. What I am saying is, you can do your best. You can do the little things you can do.
Obviously, yeah.
That's what I'm saying. You can do the little things that you can do.
Now, the question is, will little suffice a man? Bro, who's going to do the rest when you leave him?
It's not your business. It's your problem.
A man that does not want to do the rest, what do you tell him? Okay, so I'm asking.
Then there's a
this
problem.
is a situation where the woman is expected. Okay, this is the husband's mother. So if it is your mother, what do you expect the man to do?
Even to my mother, I can only do my best and leave the rest.
No, I'm saying that forget about rest or no best. Being fully involved. You are that was the husband's mother, right? So now it is your own mother. What do you expect your husband to do?
See,
to
this
cook
thing
for her,
boils down
to
on
bathe her?
individual personality.
What do you mean?
Thank you. There are some people that no matter how much you offend them, the moment you need their help, they would actually put the offense aside and do what they can for you. And there are some people that if you offend them, they will take it to heart that even if you now need them, even on your deathbed, they will not care.
Although
so it depends on personalities too. There are so many things involved in this thing. I'm not married, but that's what I feel.
All right. I think that Tommy has already touched, because we don't have much time. I feel like Tommy has already touched on the gender thing about when you talked earlier. You said the woman did not have female children. Yeah. Okay. So this person said, what the question should be, does she not have children? Does she not have daughters? Yeah. Do you agree with that?
Of course.
Because we know either about being that, okay, once the woman is sick, they send that to her own daughter, or the husband who is already married, not to the son that is single. Is that right?
Of course not. I feel that once you have a mother...
Or it's only logical. I mean, is it right, or it's just only logical to send the woman to a woman?
No.
Who can care?
Anyone can take care. I don't... As much as we believe that women are nurturers, we are helpers, does not mean that when it comes to a situation where it's your mother, and she does not have a daughter, common sense should tell you that someone out of the boys should stand in, or all of you should help. And if not, look for... There are some men that are even caregivers. There are men who are nurses. So definitely you're treating someone...
are not caregivers now.
You naturally develop it now.
But men always say that this is an unnatural. So it comes with a woman.
Are you saying that if I am sick as a wife and I have a husband who is a man, it won't take care of me?
You don't know that some men are like that, that they will not take care of you.
I don't know. I don't know about those men.
Okay. Deb, do you have something to say to that? Nothing. Okay, so she said that you should not leave it to and she talks about, you talk about your you said stupid culture and traditions and how the men should be the ones to inherit. Okay, this is our standpoint, that when it's about men, once you talk about inheritance and all of those things, you talk
We took
about
the
men.
front line, yeah.
But when you want to put burdens on someone, like care of a sick person, a dying person, you push it to the woman. Do you think that it's a failure in some of the traditions that we have? I mean, the traditions that we have, yes, it's not only one tradition that is in Nigeria. We have Yorubas, we have Igbos, we have Hausas. But if you look at it, it's almost the same in this regard, what we are talking about today. So do you think that it's a failure in this culture, or maybe we should not use failure, or it's just a gap that is not being filled? Deb, I want you to start.
Okay.
Yes, you've been quiet for a long time. I need you to talk.
There's really nothing I can say, because there's nothing I want to say that you people will agree with me, because
You
I am
don't-
single.
we are not
here to come
I
and
am
agree.
single. Don't worry. Don't worry. Next, because of this episode, next episode, I'm
you'll
coming
be
married.
Amen.
Okay, so I feel like it's about the whole gender thing. It boils down to a man being wired to be the provider. You're the one that goes out to toil the soil, while the woman is the one that is supposed to be domestic. You're the one that is supposed to handle the care and all that. And you know, when you are married, they feel like you're one. So that means in the aspects where the female hands are needed, you as the wife, you're supposed to do that. And the aspect where the male hands are needed, you do your thing. So I feel like it still boils down to that. That's why we are having this whole issue of men saying, okay, as the wife, you are the one that will take care
Now,
of
the
my
question
thing.
is it a failure in our tradition? Is it a gap? Is it something that should be addressed? Or we should leave it as it is? So women will continue to carry burden.
If we are addressing this issue, we are going into gender equality.
Okay, so we should just be caring for women alone. Even when the husband is not ready to hire a nurse.
See, I will always say it. There are some situations you can never generalize. What works for you might not work for me.
Okay.
We might say it on this show that, oh yeah, women, stop taking care of you. And there are some women that will be simping for their men in this thing. So that's why I will not conclude on something on this particular episode, on this topic.
So me,
okay, I think the question you mentioned was, is it a failure? Of course it is, because from the beginning, traditionally, men are placed like the real deal. Because if you give birth to a daughter, back then they will tell you, no, you have to have a son. In fact, in a family, they'll tell you need a son in that family.
Unimportant daughter is the one that is doing important things.
Yeah, we have a lot of families these days that it's the daughter that is taking care of their parents, and the sons are just wandering about. I'm not saying they're not taking care, but men believe that, let me just drop the money. But when it comes to the physical help, they are nowhere to be found. And these are the same women, a legal child that you're trying to say you don't want. And most of them, they don't think about the future, because if back then they thought about, oh, who will take care of me when I grow old? Definitely you won't. You will always. And the truth is, it should still not be like you having a daughter should sum up to you making her a helper, a helpmate. But the truth is, you can also train your boy child to have that empathy towards people. And it's funny that you still see some men acting that way to their parents. It's common sense I should tell you that even if the person is your mom, your dad, naturally you should be willing to help. But these men are nowhere to be found, and then they rely on the ladies. Regarding this particular story, I believe that what she should do is allow the mother in, right? And tell your husband, this is what I can take, this is what I cannot. If you have a husband who listens to you, who is calm, who is
I have heard a lot of listens to you. What if he doesn't listen to you?
That's another case. That's
so what would you do?
I don't know. You say allow her to come inside though, because the truth is, if your mother really has a problem with you, but they say that if you have a husband, yes, my other husband loves me, his family does not love you, there's a problem. Because there's no way you will survive without his family.
Okay, just because there isn't time again, should care be gender-based?
It should not.
I want us to say it in clear black and white. It should not.
It should not be.
Yeah.
All right, so just as we close, they said some people, they regard wives, okay, if you have a husband now, or let's say husband, because I don't expect much from the other line. If you have a husband, do you expect them as a wife to add it to the family group once he's married to you. You're a wife now. You're bearing the same name. You're a part of the family. Do you expect them?
Of course not.
You don't expect
My
them, or you are
my-
not. You know that it will never happen.
It's none of my business. There's some things I don't have to say, talk about that.
But you're a
I'm not
member of
supposed.
the family. Are
I
you not a
don't-
relative?
I don't want to hear anything. I don't.
Myself,
I don't think I care
my
about
aunt,
the WhatsApp group.
my mom, my aunt's husband, all of us are on a group.
So it's supposed to be
But I
like
don't
that.
have a problem with that.
And that's why you're not seeing my point. That's why I said what works for the goose might not work for the gander. How do they say it? It works for my family. We work as one. We are one in my family.
Yeah,
That's why I said it might not work for you.
Even if you have this group where you have all your aunts and your uncles and I'm not included, I don't have a problem with it.
That's why I said we can't generalize this thing.
You don't have a problem with it. Okay, so now part of the things she raised is they say you're not a relative, but now they are bringing the mother to you to care for, to bathe her, because there are some situations where she cannot bathe herself. Now, remember, there's no caregiver. So you will bathe her. As a relative, why are they asking you to bathe her? I mean, as a person who is not a relative.
I feel there's some things that you just do out of love. I don't know. There's some things you just do. Because the truth is,
You should give it to the single woman right here.
even if I have a friend or one of my aunts who decides to come over to my place and I know that she's sick and she can't beat herself, definitely I will help you. So why can't I just stop? I'll bet you just once in a day.
But that's
right?
once in a while.
But
That's
that's why I said individual personality matters.
You don't know when she'll be well, and from the look of things, she will not be well in a very.
I'll just advise get someone get someone that can stay with her. Just get someone. So if I'm not available, someone else can do it.
So okay, overall, in a situation like this, with the comments that we saw from the beginning, from the woman that is saying don't come into the house, what would you say are the highlights of this, like the strengths, what you would expect to be corrected if someone is watching that is also in a similar situation, right? What would you tell the person? How should the person go about things?
I feel it's still about you talking to your husband. I feel what she did wrong was trying to say, no, she can't come to the house. She's sick. At that point, she's vulnerable, needs help. And the only person she can rely on is her son. Unfortunately, her son is married. But the truth is, if the son wasn't married, he wouldn't have a problem with her coming over to the house. But now that you're included in this equation, you still have to be a part of it. There's some ladies that don't have a problem. They will beat the mother-in-law, cook for her. In fact, it's their joy. Some women want to what's that word now? What's that word now? I think is it overdue or
okay.
Or I don't know.
Overzealous. No, or is that the word?
I can't remember
That's
the
not
word. But so they want to do too much to show off to yes, I can do this, I can do that. They love it. They want to impress the mother-in-law. So they don't mind doing all of those things. And there's some ones that they can't. So women are naturally weak. Not because they don't want to do some things. Some women don't like cooking. Not because they don't enjoy eating, but they just want to go. They don't want to go through the stress. Some people don't like stress at all. So whenever you know that this is the kind of woman that I have, before you think about it, you make plans. Should we get someone for you? Should we get one of your relatives to come and stay with you? Or should we even take you to that relative's house instead of coming to my own house? But the truth is, it is my marriage. The moment you're married, as well as they told us during counseling, it is you and your wife. It is your wife and your husband. Your family, your mother is now secondary. Yeah. So your wife is the first. It's definitely. So if you know that your mother coming to the house will be a problem, look for other solutions. And if your wife is willing to allow her come over, definitely she can.
Debbie.
I think I support her. No, I think I support her. And I think that's what I just feel like, let us all not generalize this, and I'll still stand on that. Let people do whatever it is that works for them. That is it.
All right. I'm going to begin from that part where Debbie said, let people do whatever works for them. That's the truth, actually. The truth is that whatever works for me will not work for you. But there are some things that are basic, such as from time, make sure that you and your husband always have conversations,
Mhm.
whether you would agree or not. Now, I'm not going to stand in the standpoint of the ladies today and say that I do not understand that there's some marriages that are stretched to the limit. They are beyond stretched. They're almost tearing apart. And it is at such times that a sick relative is coming around. There are some women who go into their son-in-law's homes to give the man a problem. They call him all sorts of names. Tell him that he's not man enough. Exactly. Thank you. And all of that. So we're not going to say that it happens to only women. But in this situation, we're talking about this one that is happening to a woman. And I really just want to say that, yes, there are some women who just don't want their husband's relatives around.
Yeah.
Those are not the ones we're talking about now. We're talking about women who have done a lot, but somehow, some way, they're not on the same page with their mothers-in-law, and they do not want problems brought to their own doorstep. They prefer the problem staying, far away. So I'm not talking about the woman being a problem. I'm talking about the issue between them being, far away. So it should be outside of their homes. Those are the women that I'm talking about. And like I said, I'm not going to pretend and say that these issues are not there. But with marriage comes a lot of sacrifice, a lot of responsibilities, a lot of decisions taken right out of your hands. So I want you to have that mind that, yes, like this commenter has said, she has actually said a lot of things. So I had this woman that told me that right from time, she doesn't do all these. We go to family functions. She's an elderly person. We go to family functions and they're calling the yawo to come and cook, to come and wash plates. That she doesn't do it. What she does is she will cook from where she's coming from her own side. She uses her money. She'll cook and carry there. I don't cook. There was a time they came to call her to say she should come and wash plates. They said, let them find somebody to wash it, I'll pay. That was what she said. Because she wanted to set a bound, not because she wants to be proud, no. But because there are some situations where once you allow it once, it never stops. So I think women should get smarter. Get smarter with things, right? So if your husband is not going to hire a nurse by himself, get the money somehow from him. Or sacrifice your own money and get the nurse. Right?
Yes.
If people come and ask you, you tell them you've gotten a nurse. What else do you want?
She's being taken care of. So what's
She's being taken care of. So anyway, that's going to be our summation on the show. But it's our summation. It is what we think. Now, it is left to you to make your decisions. This is Ladies Talk. I am Pinky. This is Deb Love, and that's Tommy Trendy. The ladies. I hope that they somehow talk to your heart in a way, one way or the other. And yes, that's where we leave you with this particular story. We hope that you get more enlightenment as the days go by. Learning never ends. And it's on that note that we say that we'll see you again on another episode. Bye-bye.